Hey guys, it's Danny FX. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you guys a simple strategy that you guys can use to print money. And now we are looking at gold. You know how gold is volatile. So we'll start from our top-down analysis from the weekly time frame. So sometimes I do look at the monthly for the overall trend, but normally we know that the gold has been trending. So now looking at the weekly, so first thing we do is to draw the Fibonacci retracement as an uptrend. We draw it from the lower low to the higher high. So after drawing our Fibonacci retracement, we know that okay, these are places likely the market is going to retrace to, but not always 100% to the 0.618. Sometimes it can retrace to the 0.5, but that's not the issue. So now we'll zoom in our charts to see the last closure, where the candle react from, or where the candle close from. So there now I'll be drawing my line. You could see my line is being drawn. So this is where the market reacted from before broken out to give us a higher high. So now looking at this now, we know that they are likely the market is going to retrace to that level. If we look at our Fibonacci retracement, you know that those were the levels mitigated or have a reaction. Sorry for the use. Now moving down to the daily time frame. In daily time frame, we try to refine our lines, which is our support and resistance level. The blue line is support and the red line is resistance level. So you guys can easily identify. Now we are refining everything little by little. So now we are getting a kind of good setup now. So I would likely draw the Fibonacci retracement from the lower low to the higher high. You could see now been drawing the Fibonacci retracement. Then we'll get another precise okay where would market. Now looking at this now, the 0.618 is also reacting or almost, you understand, refining down to our support level. Now we get everything like this. Then the best thing now is also to adjust our our lines, not trend lines, the support and resistance, which is the vertical. So after refining everything, the next thing we'll be expecting to do now is to go back to the going back to the 4 hours to get a confirmed refine. Now if you look at here now, normally the SMC will be looking at for the POI at that level, which is the other block before the break of structure. So the other block where the market will come and retest. You could see there. That's why I put on that line there, but I made the line little tiny because that might look like a weak level for me. So now I adjust my lines up to make everything. So I'm adjusting everything now. Now, if you also look at the 4 hours now, the 4 hours is a downtrend. Now, the weekly, the daily has given us an uptrend, but the 4 hours has given us a downtrend. So the next thing we're gonna do to look for a confirmation of buying, because we buy we follow the trend, because they say the trend is your friend. So the best thing to do now is to wait when market is going to give us a confirmation to go for buy. So we're looking at change of character. You understand? We're looking for the change of character upside to the upside movement, because now it's a sell, because if you look at it very well, there was a change of character that broke down. So now we're looking for a opportunity to buy. Now my main entry is the 30 minute. I entered the 30 minute, but my top down analysis, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hours, is to know the trend of a market, because I'm looking for finding a two confirmation, which is if a two time frame is telling me to buy and one time frame is telling me to sell, I'll go for the two time frame. Now the weekly and the daily is giving me okay, Danny, go for buy. Then the daily is telling me okay, go for sell. Now, so the best thing I'll do is to wait for the 4 hours to also give me a confirmation to what buy. Now looking at the 4 hours now, I'm trying to figure okay, what was the last high. So getting this place now, I'm like okay, market gas to break this level for me to join the buy. So me saying it that okay, this change of character can't be here, because if I go back to the 1 hour time frame now, look at it, there's another lower high. You understand? So that lower high there now should be the next change of character for me. So from there now I will find out my change of character, the 4 hours down to the what, the 1 hour. You understand me? So looking at the 1 hour now, I'm trying to get another change of character, because getting a change of character here now will also make me a confirmation. Okay, oh, it aligns to me going for the buy stuff. Now, me drawing the change of characters now for the buying setup. So drawing the change of character, I wait patiently for everything to play as planned. But remember, my entry is where at the 30 minutes. So I also move down to the 30 minutes to find another change of character, because that's where my entry is coming from. So now after drawing the change of character at the 1 hour time frame, so and refining everything, I'm refining all my support and resistance level, because I always want to draw them at the closure of a candle. Now looking at the 30 minutes where I normally go for my entry, this is the place I love most. Now let me tell you guys something. I don't say the RRR, the ratio stuff is bad or good. Now the best thing is when you have like, if entering a market with the Fibonacci retracement drawn from the 30 minutes, it's likely that it will give you, let me say, 15 to 20 pips reward. Then after that, there's going to be a push down. The market is going to be reacting from the 4 hours fib, the 4 hours or the daily. That's the truth. So at this place now, if you're trying to go for our RR, I'll be targeting the higher high. That's where all of us will be targeting. Most forex traders will be targeting, but some likely might not target that level, so they'll go in a simple way. So now I'll be refining everything. Now looking at this, now there's another change of character. So now that change of character is where I'll be putting my, you see, now there'll be another change of character. So in that change of character now I'll refine everything down to give me a precise entry. So in this precise entry, I'll be looking like, for now self, I'm over entering the trade because this is a short setup for me to enter, but I'll be targeting a low peep. You understand? A very low peep. Because now look, now when I draw the fib, yes, you see it to the, look at now, the 0.618. Now when you're, let me tell you something about the fib. When drawing fib, but before I tell you about drawing fib, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So when drawing the Fibonacci retracement, always remember the fib, the 0.618, they call it the golden ratio. If you are expecting to take a buy or a sell from that level, always remember that market is going to always, and let me see, no, let me not just say always, there's a high chance the market is going to do a liquidity sweep to the 0.786. Sometimes you get to the one, but that's so if I'm putting my entry, sometimes if I'm trading on let me say Nasdaq US 100, I put my entry at that 0.7, because I know that's what market will react from. Why sometimes it reacted perfectly at the 0.618 level. Now after drawing my, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.